Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my introductory video of my channel. Now, if you're thinking about studying in Australia or studying in universities in Australia, I've gathered some useful tips and advices that you need to know before moving here. So let's get into it. My name is Brian. I'm a law student studying in University of Melbourne. Now, the chances are if you're watching this video, you're thinking about moving into Australia and study over here, whether it's high school or university. There are several things that you need to know before applying for your student visa. I have several friends who benefit from these advices, so I'm here to sort of share my experiences, and also hopefully that will boost up your chances of having a successful application for a student visa. Now, the first thing that you need to know is that you need to schedule your applications. In the UK or in the US, school usually starts at around September. That is not the case for Australia. Australian universities starts their semester 1 at around February to March. If you're taking the course such as I am right now, I'm taking the JD course. We have an intensive subject that we need to take before semester 1 starts, and that's throughout February to March. So because of that, you need to start your student visa application ASAP. And I'm talking about maybe in mid-June. So if, for example, if you want to study in Australia in 2021, then you need to start thinking about your application at around mid-June. All right. The latest time I think you're able to finish your application would be late September. Now, don't make my mistake. I didn't start my application until late October. That was really sketchy. I also needed to pass LSAT and IELTS. Now, these exams are, I wouldn't say easy to take, but it takes a long time for the results to come out. So, if unfortunately that you're in this situation, then I would definitely recommend that you let the relevant exam institution know to send your scores directly to the universities that you're applying to. Now, this is way faster than them sending in the scores to you and you uploading the relevant test documents back to the universities. That will save you a lot of time, trust me. And after you've submitted your exam documents, you hopefully be successfully enrolled in the course subjects that you want to take. And only then you receive a document called the Confirmation of Enrollment, also known as the COE. Now, the COE is absolutely crucial before you can even start the application. Later on, I will show you the website that I'm talking about. It's called the UMPI account. Now, on the first page of the UMPI account, when you start your application, it asks you that to upload your COE. Now, other documents that are also very, very important, you need to show that you have enough money to stay and study in Australia. Now, if you're supported financially by your parents, you need to show that your parents have enough money. So you could, for example, download a financial statement of your parents' bank account. That's one way to do it. Or if you've applied for a scholarship, then you should definitely let them know by uploading the relevant scholarship materials. Now, after you've submitted your COE, your financial documents, you should also apply for the overseas healthcare. I've applied for BUPA. I can put the link down in the description below. But that is basically the three main things that you need to prepare before even starting your application: your COE, your financial evidence, and the OSHC document.
5 minutes later.
Second thing, you need to prepare a Genuine Temporary Entrant Document, also known as GTE. Now, why should you take the GTE seriously? You have an opportunity to basically explain your intentions and your situations in your GTE, whether it's your financial situation, why you want to come to Australia, what you want to study, everything. You can write that in your GTE. The Australian government values the GTE heavily, and if you don't treat the GTE seriously, the minister has the right to decide that you don't have a genuine intention, hence rejecting your visa application, and you don't want that. So what is GTE? GTE is basically, as I said, like a personal statement, and according to the Minister of Immigration and Border Protection, this is what they usually consider. For example, if you have a background of, let's say, business and you want to study MBA in Australia, great for you. However, if you want to study in a field that is unrelated to your previous studies or work experience, you might have a little bit of explanation to do. Now, case in point, I studied public health back in my undergraduate bachelor, and I went on to study law. Now, that is two fields that are not necessarily related. You need to explain. For example, in my situation, I have been into different internship programs that allows me to sort of experience the life in a law firm. That in itself boosted my interest in studying law. So I've stated that in my GTE. Other things, if you have obvious inconsistencies in information provided by you in your student visa application, that is a major red flag. So make sure don't lie in the application. They will know. And you should also explain why you're not taking this course that you want to take in Australia in your home country. So for example, the Juris Doctor course that I'm taking right now, that is available in Hong Kong as well. So what I basically said that, the Melbourne Law School has been ranked, I think, the 7th in the world. It is a prestigious university. There's no reason that I don't want to, study JD in Melbourne Law School. Other factors including Melbourne has been listed, I think, the second most livable cities in the world, just under Vienna, which is the first place, unfortunately. So make sure you write all of these stuff in. You basically explain your intentions, right? That's what they want to know. Other things, if you hold a visa of another country or you've been rejected of a visa of another country, you should also let Australia know. You should also let them know that if you want to stay in Australia after studies, or if you want to go back to your home country, continue your studies or to gain employment, that is also a huge factor that the minister will consider. But all in all, the most important thing is to be specific. Don't just write anything in your GTE. For example, I want to come into Australia because Australia is a beautiful country, it has beautiful beaches and sunshine and all this load of crap. Anything you say should be backed by evidence. General statements will be disregarded immediately, and that is basically wasting your opportunity to explain your intentions. And it will also be a waste of your time if your application has been rejected for being non-specific. Number 3. Now, after you've submitted all of these, the application page will basically say that you need to wait for a while. Now, it is important that you should refresh your application page every single day. Why is that? Now, the Australian government requires their applicants to submit their biometric data, which is basically your facial image and your fingerprints. You'll receive a letter or a notification in your IMI account, and you will be given 14 days to provide your biometrics. So make sure you check your applications every single day. Other things, for example, your health exams, you need to go to an approved clinic to be examined if you have pneumonia or some kind of other contagious disease. I'll put the link in the description down below, but you need to go to an approved clinic in your country. and book an appointment. And that is my three major advices for what you need to know before applying for a student visa. This is my first video that I'm going to put on YouTube, so if you're watching this video, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. For the sake of this cute little ducky, please subscribe for more quality content. And you can also leave comments to tell me what else do you want to know about my life in Australia. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.